Okay, so let's finish up on optimization here, my friends. Hi, Mr. Nelson, I gotta do my intro. What up, Hazelton? So, it's the end of the day here, and there's people knocking on my door, and I'm just trying to knock this out. So we did some optimization problems around just kind of numbers, products of numbers, sums of numbers. So let's say I am building a yard. Okay? Sorry, I'm building a fence. And I have, let's say I have 500 meters of fencing. And I have to fence this bad boy. It's a rectangle. And it has to be a rectangle. Okay, it has to be a rectangle. And I know that this is going to be my width. This will be my length, because if we're a yard, we shouldn't be having height, we should have length. Okay? And I want to maximize my area. So my area max. Now area is based on length times width. Is it not? So that's one formula. The other one, because we need two formulas, I can get from knowing that I have 500 meters of fencing. So that 500 meters of fencing will have to equal my perimeter, right? So if I have, my perimeter will be L, 2 lengths, plus 2 widths, and it will have to equal 500 meters. Or 2L plus 2W is equal to 500. Or I can write this as, say, in terms of W. 2W is equal to 500 minus 2L, or divided by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. So I get W is equal to 250 minus L. Okay? So, from here, so I have this equation, I have this equation. So I'm going to plug in, every time I see a W in here, I'm going to plug in this. So I'll get A max is equal to L times W, but W is equal to 250 minus L. So A max is equal to 250 L minus L squared. A max is equal to negative L squared plus 250 L. And here we go. I got a quadratic. And now I can complete the square on this to figure out my max area and the dimensions of my length that give me that area. So I got A max is equal to negative L squared plus 250 L plus 0. So forget about the 0. A max, I don't like negative, so I'm going to pull out the negative. L squared minus 250 L. Okay? Close that up. A max is equal to negative L squared minus 250 L. 250 divided by 2 is 125. 125 squared is a really big number. So I'm just going to put it as in terms of 125 squared. So this will be plus 125 squared, and then minus 125 squared. So A max is going to be equal L minus 125 squared minus 125 squared. So this is just the completing, so this completes the square here, and then this is the part that was left over. Area max is equal to, I'm going to distribute this negative, so negative L minus 125 squared plus 125 squared. So, if we do some math, well, this is basically our finished product here. So our max area is 125 squared meters squared. So whatever 125 squared is, I don't know. I don't have a calculator. And this will occur when my length is equal to p, which is 125 meters. And if my length is 125 meters, then my width is 250 minus that. So 250 minus 125 is also 125. So a perfect square is the best use of my fencing to create this, and it works out quite nicely. So my length is 125, my width is 125, and that gives me my max area, which will be something like this. It would look something like this. Okay, so this is my max right here. Okay, I've got to go for a walk, so I'll finish up later.